Over a year ago, we had started a journey over to Eastgate, and lo and behold, we're back at the mall again. Different spot because we used to be near the JCPenney section, but we're here for pretty much the last one before Christmas. And usually the show last year was right around like the beginning of the month, but this time we're over closer to like Christmas time, and I think it's much better this month. Only main thing that I sold, its photo is posted up here, the Suicune from Neo Genesis, or whatever the Japanese set is. We dropped that one down to 50, but we had that one for a while. But right now, we're at the mall, we're doing deals, and it's like 1 year anniversary special, but thank you guys for joining us, and we are about to make some deals, and I've got a few people at the booth, so I'll see you guys back in a sec. First major sale, I'm gonna bring the camera over to a viewer of the channel. What was your name? Micah. Well, they came over to the booth, and I wasn't expecting somebody who watches the channel, but they saw it like during, what was it, the summer, you said?
Yeah.
So they brought in some stuff, and I'll pretty much cover over that right quick. So basically, we're giving them $100, and then a few of the raw stuff here. Yes, go right ahead. And basically, they saw this. They brought in like over 29 of the 151 packs, but we basically did this for like an even trade for that. Then they brought in this PSA 10. What was that? It's Darkrai. You can see the word right there, and PSA 10. And then we owed them 100, and then they got our Toxicroak EX full art, and then the Meloetta MP and LP quality. So thank you very much again for the deal, and good to see you.
Good to see you.
All right, so unfortunately, update is very quiet at the moment. Unfortunately, there hasn't really been too many like expensive stuff sold. I think it was like the last 3 of Destined Rivals that we ended up selling. Sold one of the other slabs that we had. Cannot remember off the top of my head. I'm having to look down to see what else I sold. Let's see. There was a pack of 151, ended up selling that off, and it's mostly just in bulk. I'm not really sure why it's a lot quieter, because the mall is just, I don't know, not really a whole lot of anything at the moment, so it's unfortunately pretty quiet at the moment. All right, glare in all, it is very hard to see, but one of our last few tags that we have is going with the full art trainers for both Iridia and Irida, I still have a hard time pronouncing, and then Adaman all together for $30. So even trade, this pretty much came out to around the same amount, but the biggest thing is their first reverse foil for Graveler. We've never gotten any Legendary Collection stuff. And then of course full art Lily, so again it was even trade for both. Alright, so did another quick trade. A few things that we got the last trade. There was a person that waited patiently for us, thank you very much. And they were picking up our Ends Resolve full art that we had in this case. We agreed on originally 75 now, so it was dropped down to 65, and they are trading us one of the Legendary Treasures, and then of course the Grotto Illustration Rare, so they pretty much owed us 65 on top. Thank you. So person came to the booth, they had this. I had never seen like a PSA 10 of this Umbreon before, but we finally got one for PSA 10 quality. They're adding 50 on top, and they're getting our Japanese Greninja EX PSA 10 for that, and then a few cards for the TCG. So happy to contribute, and thanks for the deal. All right, it ended up selling originally for 140, but we gave them a deal for 125, so thank you again. My microphone is dead, sorry for the quality, but there is a trade. They were paying us 16 and using a couple of trades, few Build-A-Bear Workshop promos, Rayquaza White Clay, and then Mimikyu Shiny. And they are picking up a decent amount of the treasures and also the Glaceon V-Store that we just put out, so thanks for the deal. All right, the mic quality is very rough. I'm not going to have them on camera, but they are getting this for $310. No, it's a lot less than our asking price, but honestly, it's going to go for Christmas shopping, so happy holidays, I guess. No, you're not seeing things. I'm actually in a t-shirt. It is warm outside. It's 50 degrees and it's December. Last few days we've been dealing with 15-degree weather, and then it just decides to bring out spring weather. Mother Nature don't act right. That is it for the 1-year anniversary. For everybody who dropped by and pretty much said hi, who knew us from the channel. Thank you guys very much for that full support for the entire year that I've been doing these shows. Eastgate has always been a blast. It was a little bit less this month, but I think there was other stuff happening. But that last ETB sale for the Evolving Sky, excuse me, I'm still happy about that. It wasn't the $350 amount, but I still made money regardless, and that's all that's important to me. It's time for me to get to my hotel because I do have a flight that is going to go and take me to visit family in the South, and hopefully I will be able to pick up some stuff for the next show, which is going to be over in Dayton, and can't wait to see you guys over there. But love ya. Have a good one. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Happy Hanukkah. Happy Kwanzaa. Whatever you celebrate, thank you for the support. Love you. Have a safe one. And as always, you know basically how we end these videos. Stay strong. Stay positive. And of course, love ya. Have a good one.